Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 158, Revisiting Old Friend. How you doing, McMurray?
What's going on?
Living the nightmare.
Oh, damn. There you go. That's not good.
Oh, well, this last week I was in Kansas City attending my uh, sister-in-law's uh, memorial service and got to spend some time with the kids. And my son's got a compound bow. And like a doofus, I decided, hey, I'm highly inebriated. Let me shoot that son of a bitch.
Nice.
And,
And Chris
and
locked out his elbow and then rotated 90 degrees, and now he looks like a crackhead. Yeah.
Yeah, nice little bruise there, and an abrasion because I didn't I didn't cock my elbow out as I was holding the bow. I just
Honestly, so Chris, extend your arm 100. Okay, so now rotate your wrist without rotating the rest of your elbow. Okay. So you can rotate your wrist without rotating your elbow. Or your elbow. Now, the thing is, that takes a lot more oof to hold if you keep your elbow lined up with your wrist, as opposed to if you cock your elbow out.
Yeah.
So you cock the top of your elbow towards the outside, it tends to lock your elbow a whole lot more, and that's where you then get that goobery little gooberdom that will continue to slap you. That being said, you're also shooting a compound bow, Chris. That's the whole point of let off, buddy. Come on. Anyways. So there you go. Who's our old friend?
The old friend is and you lost me.
Nope. You just only held it up for like 20 seconds.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Tomorrow's War and Force on Force.
Force on Force? Nice.
Yeah. I'm on the Ambush Alley Games Discord server, and there's been a lot of back and forth on questions about how the game is run, how to figure out the reactions, things, all that. And I thought to myself, you bought a crap ton of STLs for Middle Eastern style buildings, and you've got an entire platoon worth of U.S. Army individuals and about 50 insurgents. Why are you not doing stuff with this anymore? So I fired up the old Neptune 4 Pro. Bless you.
Thank you.
And with the help of Chris Long, figure out how to print on it without having that stupid little thing around the edge that I have to end up cutting off. And it's a pain in the ass.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to show all of us that because I can't stand that thing.
Yeah. So, I'll bring that up here in just a second. But I slapped this thing on there. Now, if anybody is on the server, my server on Discord, you'll have seen the monstrosity that is the new printer that Chris Long purchased.
I know you did not just call it a monstrosity. That thing is fucking Serena
beautiful.
Williams, baby. That thing is big and beautiful.
Holy
shit. That thing is the Christina Hendricks of 3D printers.
Oh, dude. It is.
You got to be shitting me.
It is exquisite. With its 16 by 16 by who the fuck knows build plate compared to my Panty waist 8x8.
I was about to say
Anyway,
we're rocking 64 square inches of printing space, which is
it's not small.
not bad at all. Especially again for something that works ridiculously well and just continues to go.
Yeah. Just
That
chugs
being
right
said,
along nicely.
Chris Long is rolling around with 256 square inches of printing space because holy shit.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Now, all that being said, I was able to print this little guy in just over 2 hours.
Oh shit. So you figured out how to do all of that without having to cut off that really fucking annoying, like it's like a just a weird border thing.
Yeah, it's called the brim.
Well, whatever the fuck it is, I call it a pain in my ass. Because that's the only time I've cut my fingers hobbying, and I don't know how long, is trying to remove that from 3D printed stuff.
Now, I am using Ultimaker Cura, the one that you get off of Ultimaker's website. This is not the Cura that comes with the printer. It's
Correct.
version 5. It's version 5.7, and let me go ahead and pull this up, and I'll show you. I'll show you the deal. There we are. All right. So what you do is up in here, next to where you in the upper right hand corner, you will find where it says build plate adhesion.
Hang on.
You click
Stand
the
by.
little down arrow. Go ahead.
I know. I'm trying to get my.
Okay, while we're waiting, I'll take a look at what's going on over here in the text world. Richard Keenan says, "Hello, me." Charles responded with, "Hello, you." Richard Keenan says, "So now we both have the kinks playing in our heads." There you go. Charles Latour says, "Actually, Stranglehold Ted Nugent."
It's a wonderful day. Mike's over here talking about just ridiculous food choices: turkey burger, chicken burger, or Wagyu beef burger. Those all sound altogether too fancy, Mike. I like burgers that are just they're ground beef.
Yeah. Charles says, trying to remember how I painted my 2 sets of 20 orcs with hammers. That I put silver coat of metal first, and then hit them with the colored metal paint. Or Nordic's in the house, coming in with a hello everyone. Hello Nordic. Telemachus, the best throw of the dice is to throw them away. I wouldn't quite go that far, but Scala Gremlin's in the house. Hello, evening all. Hello, Scala. Walkabout Games. Harry Ho. H-R-Y. Ho. I don't know. Hey Ho. There you go. Hey Ho. Hey Ho. Mike, greetings everyone. Walkabout Games. Ouch. Referring to my nice little yellowing bruise. Welcome to my world. My elbow is compromised. Nordic says, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again about a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was dreaming. Great song. And if you haven't heard the disturbed version, amazing. Let's see here. Now, Jay credited game designer on BGG for Force on Force scenario. Correct? That is correct. In this book right here, Classified Special Operations Missions 1940 to 2010, it is Force on Force Campaign Book 8. So, and the scenario is It is the first scenario in the Hollywood scenarios. Force 10, Eastern Mediterranean Sea, 1942, by Chris and Jay Arnold. I have the Chris, obviously, because I'm not Jay. I hope that's, aware of everybody. How's it going, eh? Doing pretty good. I'm still trying to think how to do new supports. That's what she said. Oh, excuse me, Chris. I'm sorry. 18 inches, not 16. I don't
No,
want
I
to
think it's
shorten the
18 inches
two.
high. I think it's 16 by 16 by
Oh,
18.
okay. Well, fair enough
Yeah.
then. Jessica Chastain is way higher than Christina Hendricks. I don't
You're
know.
missing the point.
I don't know.
We're missing the point. It's okay.
Yeah. He's printing an entire city block. Yeah, he's printing an entire city block on a single build plate. Not quite, but close damn to it. Decisions: turkey burger, chicken burger, or Wagyu beef burger. Ground chuck. That's what you go with, Mike. First off, I'm not a fan of ground meat other than pork and sausage or beef. I'm not a big fan of chicken burger. I'm not a big fan of turkey burger. Yeah. I definitely don't like pork burgers. It tastes like wet sponges. Ugh. Deburring tool has 2 seconds to takes 2 seconds to strip brims. Yeah, great. But if I can find a way to not have them at all, I've just saved myself two more seconds. Cheesesteak is the answer, Mike. Yes, cheesesteak. There you go. Now I'm hungry, says Chris Long. As well, I do have some roast beef or pastrami lunch meat. I could shred up some of that and make my own weird cheese. Hey, pastrami ain't weird. I'm all about the pastrami. I like pastrami. I've definitely have heard the Disturbed version. It is a great version. Yes, 3 thumbs up for the Disturbed cover. Gamers with Coffee, Ashley. Hey, boys. Hi, Ashley. How you doing? He who claims 18 inches is more likely only supporting 1.8 inches. Okay, I will go with a bison burger, Chris Long, because bison is pretty tasty. So, all right, so let's get back to this. All right, so
sweet
all right,
Jeebus. Yeah, that was a wild 6 minutes. Holy shit.
Okay, so you click the little drop down here. You got your printer settings. You got your profile.
Why does your shit look way different than mine? Hang on a minute.
Are you on 5.7?
I don't know.
That could be the reason.
How did you get that menu to pull up?
See this right here?
No, because you got the little NotJay emblem thing up in the right side of your screen.
How's that? Is that better?
For the stream.
Is that better?
No, it's like overlaid. It's like a weird thing in your stream.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, hold on. Let me logo.
Brian, get the fuck in here. There you go. Okay, so right. Yes, I do have on, off, all that shit. Okay.
Okay, so you click the little down arrow to the far right of that little area.
Okay.
And you should see something similar to this.
Did you have to click custom?
Yes. I just have fast at 0.2 millimeter.
No, I'm saying you had to click custom because if you hit the little recommended thing at the back, it takes you back to the basic settings at the very bottom.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Custom.
So now,
yes.
So I'm on this chunk right here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you have yours on fast, not normal.
I do mine on fast, and it comes out. I mean, it comes out really good.
Oh, that has fast 0.2 millimeter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just listed as normal in mine. That's fine. Mine has fine 0.12, normal 0.2, extra fast 0.28.
Okay. And then I've got build plate adhesion. I scroll down until I find build plate adhesion.
Yep.
Open that, and then there should be another little drop down that says skirt, brim, raft, or none.
None. Hell yeah.
Boom.
And I would assume none is the setting you want there.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So that, and thank you, Chris Long, for showing that to me.
Yeah, Chris Long, you're
Uh,
the man.
yeah, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and stop that.
All right.
Telemachus likes wet sponges, apparently. Hello, I'm craving kangaroo burger. I've only had it once. If you ate at Jack in the Box in the 70s, you had it all the time. Or that's the rumor. Um, oh, Chris Long says, McMurray, I'm painting World War One African troops.
Nice. The are you printing the ones from War Games Illustrated or not War Games? War Games Atlantic. They've got a lot. They've done a bunch of stuff now to the point where I'm very, very interested in mixing and matching with heads and rifles and stuff like that. Because they've got enough, especially with British and Commonwealth stuff for World War One, Two, and kind of the early Cold War. That there really is a lot of stuff that I haven't had time. I haven't had time to print everything and make sure that okay, I can actually put these heads on these guys. But the point is, there's enough variety there that at the very, if that isn't an option by printing and then meshing them, I'm sure some of these intelligent individuals who are good in mesh mixer and whatnot could certainly build the figures anyways. But yeah, because you can. I mean, there really is all kinds of stuff. Like you've got the one thing I was thinking about was taking the Jadetville heads, and then I think they're chinned it like bodies and legs, and making some Cold War / early Cold War African colonial troops, right, for various dictators and whatnot, as you find them, because those are some interesting chunks. And then they've also got, obviously with the Jadetville guys, they've got FALs, but then they've got number 4 Mark 1 Lee Enfields and everything else. And there's all kinds of cool different possibilities. So I'm looking forward to it.
Very cool.
Yeah, German. There you go. Exactly. So that's exactly War Games Atlantic. You can do German African troops. And now, are you doing Ascaris? Are you mixing up their Say battalion with other stuff to make like Stosstroopin or what? But yeah, it's a good idea. Like I said, that's one of those things that I've very much wanted to do for a minute, and it's on the list. I'm still trying to figure out a kind of priority for some of the hobbying stuff as we go along. My local hobby group is unfortunately, it seems, died out, and so there's not a whole lot of it's rougher to get the motivation to get after it and do more hobby stuff when there's not a whole lot of hobbying to be done locally, which kind of blows.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, at least you've got Jay right there. That's helpful.
Yeah. So, speaking of hobbying, the word has gone out for May the 4th game event at Wiley headquarters. If you're in the Kansas City metro area on May the 4th, the first Saturday of May this year, uh, drop $15 off and at the marchtotevictory.com website for the event and come on in. We got 3 great gaming opportunities We've got some Gamorrean Guard gladiatorial uh, happenings. We've got a speeder bike race, and then a big heist at the end of the day where everybody is gunning for the purse, as it were, for the day's events. So um, there's going to be a taco bar, and which is always delicious because the Baroness puts together a nice spread. And then there will be a cash bar being offered with Star Wars. Um, what's word I'm looking for? Star Wars inspired adult beverages. So yeah, if you're in the KC metro area that weekend, stop on by. It'll be a lot of fun. Oh, and we've got 2 days left for you to go order your copy of Arena of Blood to get the 10% discount um, with the coupon code Gladius, Gladius. That's good through this coming Friday. So, and then also color is your coupon code for ordering the new color version of Wasteland Warriors. And again, that is on that coupon code becomes invalid after April 12th. Now, my understanding is Color Wasteland Warriors is going to be available at the end of May, and Arena of Blood is going to be available mid-June. So there you go.
Holy smokes. I know Chris Long saw it. I could see that he liked it. But Russ over at Old Glory is apparently working late this evening casting stuff. Dude's looking spry for a guy his age.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's good times. He took a video of him casting after hours because they got so many orders.
Well, that's a good problem to have, really.
It is. Like, I mean, they're good folks. It's a small family company. That's the cool thing. He's out there with Connie. They put up a picture of Connie helping to de-sprue stuff.
There you go.
And that's pretty cool. I mean, it is legitimately just a small family company because they have the owner and his wife currently casting. But anyways, yeah, that's cool. Chris Long, I know you saw it. That's cool. Cool beans. Everybody here is a fan of Old Glory.
Well, Old Glory USA.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's still Old Glory. The dude who runs Old Glory UK is a dick.
Yeah.
But that's why you could buy direct from Old Glory here in the USA, and yeah, ignore the piss out of that guy because he is a dick.
Yeah.
That being said, any of you international viewers, I'm sure we can figure out doing things if you're in the UK. I'm sure we can figure out a way to get stuff from Old Glory US and then get it over to you so you don't have to worry. What's that guy's name? Andy some shit?
I don't know. Douchebag.
He's just a dick. I don't even remember. What was he being a dick about?
Oh, he was being a dick about Mutt doing unboxing of items.
Of Old Glory items?
No, of just items in general.
Oh, what a fuckbag.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, that was well, that's disappointing. There you go. Fair enough. There you go. That's why I ignore the shit out of people like that.
That's why you buy American.
Yeah, buy from Old Glory US because
they're not dicks.
Yeah, because Connie and Russ are legitimately awesome.
Yeah.
So is Teresa. But yeah.
You know there's problems elsewhere when your motto can be buy from us, we're not dicks.
Fair.
So speaking of buy from us, we're not dicks. Go when you're ready to start basing your cool models that you've been painting and printing and doing stuff with. Go over to geekgamingusa.com and get your base ready material. Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Because there's another group of folks of we're not dicks.
Yeah. And by group of folks for Geek Gaming USA, he means myself and Tim. And it's good folks, which is mainly Tim. And then I help pack orders, and it's fun times. But yeah, one of these days we'll have another episode where we just base a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, so, that's always entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, welcome out, James says, and everyone get an OG membership.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, right? Like, when we do, like, we especially if you're doing, you know, a 28 mil or sometimes 15 mil project, stuff like that. Like, a lot of times, you know, you get, I don't know, let's say we're going to do some World War II, right? Or here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at messing around with Jamestown era / early America. So whether it's Jamestown through about King Philip's War, right? So like the first 100 years, because ideally I'd stretch into the early 1700s, but I kind of doubt I'm going to get that much mileage. I feel like I'm mainly going to get, you know, if I want to try and game a fictional destruction of Roanoke, since who the hell knows what happened to Roanoke, all the way through, say King Philip's War. Right. The idea was, okay, well, I have a bunch of buildings that could work for it. So I have a bunch of their, 1750s, early 1700s era buildings. So it's not necessarily the wattle and dub that was established at Jamestown itself, right? Because that's what most of the buildings inside Jamestown proper were wattle and dub timber frame buildings. That being said, we can stretch to some of the cabins, especially like the vertical log French cabins. There are enough, out there. Like those are early enough designs to carry it out. But anyways, so long story short is, okay, well, I'm thinking it's probably worth getting a variety of, English Civil War era figures. Right. Just for the British and, Dutch and whatever. It's a big amalgamation of nationalities there. But that 40% off, baby, that makes that shit quite affordable. So now all of a sudden a pack of 30 figures in 15 is $12.
That's not bad.
Not bad. That's nothing to sneeze at, my dude. Like, Coruscant's cool. I think I'm probably going to wind up with a bunch of Indians or Native Americans from Coruscant. And to be honest with you, it's not too much more expensive to get it from Coruscant. Usually $12 will get you like 24-ish figures if you're buying the 24 packs. If you're buying the smaller 12 packs, a couple of those usually cost you like $13 or something. Either way, certainly not bad. But Old Glory has just such a ridiculously wide range that it's kind of nice to be able to usually get a whole bunch of stuff in one place as opposed to an order from here, an order from there, an order from yonder, here, everywhere. Right. But the point is, the Old Glory membership, I think Old Glory Army might be $50 now, not $40 anymore. Which is ridiculously reasonable still. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It is, $50. Okay, so $50 gets you 40% off their website. Everything. There's like 2 or 3 giant buildings that it doesn't apply to. But most of the time they're packs where it's discounted to the point where, okay, yeah, who gives a shit?
Right.
But so again, you've got 40% off for a year and you get a free pack with it, which they're really, really good about working with you on. Basically, if it's one of their just standard packs that the normal retail is like $20-$30 on, that's just, hey, can I get this one instead for my free pack? Sure, not a problem. Cool. My point is, even if you get a pack that's $10, if you spend $100, that membership is paid for itself with that order.
Right.
So it's one of those. Say which is really easy if you're doing 28s, right? Because 28 for most, or $100 for most 28mm projects is nothing, right? Like if you're buying from Games Workshop, that's a box and like a quarter or a box and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're buying from Warlord, that might get you 2 boxes. But
yeah, it's not even a starter box anymore.
Well, you got to get shipping over the pond and all that stuff. Perry's probably the next place I would think of to go to try and get a lot of miniatures for $100. And you're still having to pay to get it across the pond. So you're certainly not going to pay the $10 shipping that's flat from Old Glory. So you got that going for you. And you can get an absurd amount of shit for, actually, we can just do this. Let's just pull up. We'll do, what do you call it? Like if we're going to buy 28mm World War II, right? Let's see. Berliner Bust, World War II.
While you're looking that up, Charles wants to know, is 3/4 of an inch too big of a base for a single 15mm figure? And I will tell you, absolutely not.
That's what I usually use, Charles.
That there is a 15mm figure on a 15mm base, or a 3/4 inch base. 3/4 inch base meaning a number 10 washer.
Yeah, so that's my go-to usually, Charles, for single 15s. I do like multi-basing 15s. Depending on what the era is, kind of determines what I multi-base them as. But yeah, that's my kind of go-to.
So if I multi-base like this sniper team, it's on a inch and a 3/8, inch and a quarter. It's a fender washer. A heavy gun, a heavy weapon, like this multi-laser dude, it's on a 1-inch fender washer. So, yeah, 3/4 for an individual infantry dude. Yeah, that's my go-to size. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Mike ordered Ring of Blood on Monday.
Nice. I'm really excited. I mean, obviously, I'm really excited for Ring of Blood to come out. But yeah, it's not to the point of being irrational at this point, but it's getting close.
Scal Grillman says, I ordered for Geek Gaming Scenic specifically because McMurray is sometimes a dick.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, but
hopefully you made a ridiculous order with the static grasses are an extra pain to package. So hopefully you did just goofy static grass shit along with a bunch of base readies. Honestly, a bunch of base readies because they are just absurdly useful.
Yeah.
Well, here's a really easy way to put it. 100 if you with an Old Glory membership, when you spend $100 on 15mm World War II stuff, you wind up with 150 miniatures just sitting there, hanging out, waiting for you. Whether those are so I was looking at stuff and trying to figure out, okay, what's the easiest way to express this? And it's you get a command pack, 2 packs of riflemen, which depending on what they are, have LMGs with them. So like for my Americans, it was 2 packs of paratroopers, a pack of paratrooper 75 millimeter howitzers, a pack of paratrooper support equipment, and then I did a pack of Jesus, what do you call it? What am I losing my mind here?
Probably.
Oh, well, my computer just decided I needed to go to a different
location,
a different screen or a different window anyhow. But yeah, the point is it's just outstanding. And that's 100 and something paratroopers. And then that has support. So it's 100 paratroopers, 30 support weapons in command, and a full battery of 75 millimeter pack howitzers. And I haven't hit $100 yet, but I've already made back the savings. It's just, I don't know, man, it's a ton of shit. And then you can get, let's say I want to have 3 Stewarts rolling around. Those 3 Stewarts aren't going to be the last $20, but you get my point. It's not hard to fill an army's worth of dudes at a pretty ridiculous discount, especially because when you get into the 28s, their World War II stuff isn't usually in packs of 30, but if you get, like Colonials or the Pirates or Napoleonics or ACW or anything like that, they usually come in packs of 30 for like $21, I want to say, which is pretty outstanding, to be honest with you. Logged in right here.
Nordic has a question. Anyone know where I can get some 15 millimeter Polish command miniature suitable for 1939? If we don't know off the top of our heads right now,
Polish command for 1939.
I can check with my buddy Joel, who probably has them, and he can let me know where he got his.
Honestly, what is the shit? It's a Canadian company for World War II. I would be shocked if they didn't have it. I'm sure Battlefront probably has. Well, I don't know if Battlefront has them anymore. At one point in time, I'm sure you can find old Flames of War ones. That being said, they might be a little goofy expensive because old Flames of War stuff, people think that it's made out of, solid gold.
Platinum.
I don't think Coruscant has a big World War II line. I'm checking it right now. They do not. What is it? It's a Canadian 15 millimeter company. Come on.
Forged in Battle has poles, said Chris Long.
Forged in Battle. That's the one. Forged in Battle is the one. Yep.
The Canuck will know the Canucks.
The Canuckistans. Or is Forged in Battle a UK company, or I thought that was a Canadian company? It might not be. That might be a British. It looks like a British company, but that's okay. They certainly, yes, do. I'm looking at them right now. And then, as always, I'm always still an advocate of printing your own tanks because, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, if you have access to a printer or a dumb friend with a printer, 15 millimeter tanks are obnoxiously achievable with even an entry level resin printer.
Facts. Warmutt suggests maybe Essex minis.
Essex might. My gut would still be that Forged in Battle, in terms of quality and price, where those two meet, it's probably pretty good. Peter Pig might. Yeah, Peter Pig might, depending on where you are in the world. Peter Pig might be a good option.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He says Fortune Battle has Polish infantry, but only one actual officer miniature in the pack. They don't have actual command packs. Well, that's no bueno. So I was wanting to make sure that this 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 building, this house, this hut, if you will, was going to look decent for 15 millimeter. And I think it does.
It looks pretty good to me, man. Looks pretty good to me. It reminds me, I'm sitting here looking over at that row of, I don't know, 8 houses. Yeah, that I painted in 15 millimeter for an early St. Louis style game.
Yeah.
That needs to get off the ground. I'm still debating on how I want to do that. That was a big project that I took a big chunk out of, to be honest with you. I think I did, 30-something civilian bases as well as a bunch of civilian guns. And then I finally have tripods. So I've built 2 tripods so far. I need to figure out I still don't know exactly what rules I want to play with that. So who knows? Luckily, the lore for All Quiet on the Martian Front has humans slightly better at taking out tripods. Granted, most of those chucks are still British and over here or Americans, so we got that going for us.
America.
But, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
So, I decided that I want to get back into force on force, and so what I'm having to do is I'm needing to up my game, if you will, because I've been spoiled by playing on Jay Wiley's table and Steve's table, because I mean this is what I had been running with for my Middle Eastern houses.
Yeah.
Which it's good. It's inexpensive. It gets the job done, right? But it's no, it's not this level of looking good. So I need to get to printing. I play on a 3x3 surface, and so I gotta get cracking. Now I do have a couple of old style plaster resin style buildings.
Okay.
But you could probably kill a small animal if you dropped it. It's heavy.
Yeah, that's what that Rourke's Drift building I used at March to Victory was. That thing's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I got a couple. They're not great, but you know what? Hey, they get the job done, right? So I'm in the process. I'm going to be in the process of actually printing up these old huts, and then I gotta paint up. I got 3 of these guys, Toyota Tacomas. I'm going to paint them white, and then get a Dishka in the back as
Nice.
technicals. I'm thinking of getting the one or getting one of those rocket pods off of the Soviet helicopters or off
Yep.
the Soviet and put them in the back like they did in fucking Libya during that Libyan uprising.
I'm about to
That
say,
shit
check out
was
Old Glory. They've got a whole wide fucking variety of pickup trucks. Well, they have a couple packed pickup trucks, but then a variety of weapons to be mounted in the back of pickup trucks, and those are some of them, as well as a bunch of recoilless rifles and stuff like that.
Yeah, so because you got to have your technicals.
Yep.
Charles says I painted my 15 millimeter elves in blue. They can be elves, or I could use them in avatar scenario in the future. There you go, brother. Don't see why not. So that's going to be
I
something I'm
keep the
working on.
cavalry out of an avatar scenario, Charles. They get weird
Yeah,
with cavalry and that shit.
Yeah, they connect to their fucking 6 or 8-legged horses the same way they connect to do other things, and that's just not right.
Yeah. It's frowned upon usually.
It's illegal in most states. Let's just put it that way.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal in every state, to be honest with you.
If not, it should be. I'm
To
just
do
I'm not
the
saying
stuff you do to make babies and little avatars with horses, because I feel like
yeah,
illegal in most states.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, that's even illegal in Mexico and most of it, or most of Mexico.
yeah,
Say
most of
little jacked
Mexico.
up. Most of Mexico.
So I'm going to be working on that, and just so I can be using this printer that I bought. You know, got to use it. Got to use it sometime, and might as well be doing that. I am using the shit out of my Elegoo Mars 3 4K. Um, for instance, I've got these ready to get primed, and I've got I think I got about 9 of these P51s. I've got 7 ME 109s. I've got 7. I've got 5 BF 110s now. I've got 7 FW 190s. So I got to get painting because I committed to Battles and Brews to run a game in 1/300 scale air combat for it's going to be kind of a mishmash of rules for maneuvering. I'm creating cards for each airplane type to do, kind of a soft left, a soft right, a straightforward, an Immelman uh, uh, S
So like an
turn,
X-wing style thing.
kind of, but it's going to be in inches. So for instance, if I was going to do if I'm doing speed 5, and I'm going to do a banking turn, a soft turn, you'll move forward 3 inches and then turn up to 30 degrees to port or starboard and go another 2 inches. If I wanted to do a hard right turn or just a right turn, and I'm doing 5 inches, I'll do 2 inches, then 2 inches, and then 1 inch, doing 45-degree turn, a 45-degree turn. You know, and it's all on the card. And what's going to happen is you're going to use the card to kind of pre-plan what you're going to do. So for each airplane that you're controlling, you'll pick a card from its deck, a maneuver deck, and put it down in front of you or next to the plane or something like that. And then when everybody's picked, everybody turns their card over to see what the maneuver is. And then everybody just maneuvers uh, and moves airplanes. Then for shooting, I'm just going to use Fistful of Lead shooting with, I think, a 20 millimeter cannon or larger will be one attack die, and then two 50 calibers will be worth one attack die, and I think I'm just going to say two 30 calibers will be as well. So, um, so yeah, I've got a lot to work on because I've got a shit ton of planes to paint, and then I got all the cards to put together, and then I'm also using the traits from Fistful of Lead to create aircraft and pilots for the aircraft and whatnot. And I think with this, I'm only going to have like maybe two, three airplanes per player max on the table. So, yeah. Let me find that, Mr. Long. He sent me. Oh, very cool. Chopped crew cab technicals with
Oh, there you go. There's
recoilless.
STL.
What's that?
STLs.
Yeah. Let
Oh,
me
yeah.
actually share this because these look cool. QL. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Boom. Those look cool. That looks like a 40 millimeter Bofor there. Yeah,
No,
twin
it's a
bolt.
Soviet 20, what, 3 or 5?
Oh, okay. Okay. And of course, it's got a recoilless rifle. There's the Bofors.
Is it?
It looks like one. I could be wrong.
What's the file name?
Let's see.
It's up in the left-hand corner of the picture.
Chopped crew cab ZSU 23.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
23 millimeter.
ZPU 2. This one here is the ZPU 2.
Yeah, that's another variety of that.
And then, yeah, of the ZU 23.
Pretty sure those are like just over 50s.
Yeah. Well, if it's a ZU 23, it's a 23 millimeter.
Yeah, I think the ZP is a. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they're certainly smaller.
Yeah. So.
Bofors are pretty large. They're beefy.
Yeah, and apparently he's got all kinds of cool stuff.
Who's the creator?
Somtech, SOMTEC. World War One truck. World War One lorry. Oh, there you go. There's the technical with the rocket launcher.
Yep.
That's cool. Gun truck, Vietnam gun truck. Vietnam gun truck with a quad 50.
This dude really likes trucks.
Yeah, he does.
That's what like all of his models are trucks of some sort.
Yep. And then they've got a BMP truck. So it's a truck with a BMP turret in the bed.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
goofy
cool.
little key truck or Kai truck or whatever, K truck.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yep.
Nordic says, "Why just have 150 caliber when you can have all the 50 cals?"
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say these World War I trucks are in like 8 million pieces. Yeah, they are.
Well, that's no bueno.
Yeah, I saw when I was looking for. Well, that's kind of the issue is that they're not. It's hard to make a World War I truck that is conducive to 3D printing because there's just so many armatures and nothing is solid.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, his World War I truck is a single file.
The beefy truck?
No, the second one it's called the Dennis Fixed, or World War I truck, approximately 156.
Oh yeah, correct. I got you.
So
yeah, that's the fun part. So that yes, that is. It's there's a couple other ones that are like 8 million pieces. The issue is I was trying to get this thing and getting it supported with, again, there's no big solid pieces, so it's just pain.
right.
I think I have a version of that because even his tie downs are like not connected other than at the shroud or at the canopy and the bed. I think I did make a version of it eventually. I haven't taken the time to print trying to do it, to be honest with you. But anyhow, all right. I don't know what it is about Thingiverse, but it fucks up the entire window I'm in. Slows everything down.
Let's see. John Weiss is in the house. Hi, John. How you doing? He says, "Do you use those for Car Wars or Gaslands?" You could. I would use them for my historical stuff. The technicals would definitely be finding their way onto my 15 millimeter Arab table. You know, Arab insurgents against my U.S. infantry. And then Walkabout says, "I have too much history with the M2. I'm sure you do. Anybody that has been in a American, U.S. or Canadian military light vehicle has a lot of experience with M2s, I would say." Reese, I guess Reese is still driving from southern Oklahoma. This says you might need to print some technicals soon. Somehow I find myself doing recent Near East. There you go. Well, I mean,
Reese.
Yeah, it would be.
Goofy scales.
Hey, his goofy scales look cool on the table, though.
Fair.
But yeah, I'm getting a lot of doing a lot of airplanes. And if you think about it, mid-July is not that far away.
Correct.
Considering I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot done in the month of April. So
that's all right. We're already a third of the way through.
Yeah, exactly. It jumps up fast. John Weiss says, "I now have 12 Cowboys 28 millimeter painted for a fistful of lead. I also have 8 28 millimeter Gladiators painted for Arena of Blood." Outstanding, John.
Oh yeah, John. Sorry we didn't get to that video, buddy. It kind of got nutty for a minute there.
Only problem is a 135th Blackhawk is double the price of my Hueys. Hey, the U.S. military had the same fucking problem. With their 1-to-1 scale, Blackhawks are about twice the price of their Hueys. So, I mean, it scales perfectly. John White says I have one 54mm Gladiator painted and 3 to go. Those are going to look cool, I think. I got my doctorate in 1992 on the 50 caliber, says Walkabout. And Nordic says, I was 9 in 1992. Ugh.
Older than me, Nord.
John White says, what happens in July? John, in July, in Independence, Missouri, at Three Trails Brewing Brew Pub in the Independence Square, is a gaming event called Battles and Brews, hosted by the Basement Generals of the Kansas City metro area. It's $20 to get in for Friday afternoon and Saturday late morning, afternoon, and evening gaming. It's a lot of fun. We don't want to call it a convention because there's the only thing there is gaming. We don't have vendors. We don't have silent auctions. We don't have any of that noise. It's just gaming. And a pretty decent bar upstairs that brews their own beers, and a pretty good flatbread joint. So there you go. He says, no need to apologize, sir, Mr. McMurray. I'll take pictures and post them on Mutt's page.
Outstanding. I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
Nordic says, I'm older than you, McMurray. Yeah, he's a pup. I mean, if Charles calls me a pup and we're not that far distant, y'all are definitely pups. Nordic says, I always feel like I'm the youngin'. Well, if you want to talk youngin', just look at Mr. Empire 54 himself, Reese. He's the youngin'.
I'm about to say Reese is like 17, so.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's like he's in his early 20s, but yeah.
24, 25, something like that. McMurray, if I'm not mistaken, you're right around, what, 33? 32, 33?
A little older. That's okay. Don't matter.
Ashley was asking is why.
Yes.
Scout Gremlin says Reese is 12.
There you go. They're a big fan of that child labor down there in Arkansas. They say the children yearn for the mines.
Yeah. Early 20s, 12, same difference. Exactly. So, but yeah. And of course, I am still going to be working on my my 3mm tanks. I need to get back up onto them. Reese says, "Yep, put me in heavy equipment and I act 12." Bobcat goes, "Whirr."
Accurate.
Someone stopped me from debating buying one of the Warhammer Old World boxes of Bretonian Knights. Please do not do that.
What? Who said that shit?
Nordic says, someone stop me. Stop. Do not do it.
You could always just
close the window.
I mean, it's as if you just want to piss away your money, take a leak, and then send me like $100 for that instead of buying that box. Like, boom.
I mean,
easy solution.
I'll sell you $100 worth of miniatures.
Yeah, I was about to say
there'll be 1/6000 scale ships, but
if that's a good deal for you, Nord, I got a fantastic beachside property in Arizona, right next to Bryan.
Yeah,
it's got a beautiful beach right on the ocean. Jesus.
Yeah, Walcott says don't do it.
Yeah, Warmutt's a dickhead. Never listen to Mutt. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Do not buy it. No, not when it's GW.
Not only that, but I mean, I realize you're not talking about the giant $250 box where you get like 14 of them.
Right.
But I mean, getting, Knights and Barding anywhere is going to be cheaper than buying the Bretonian ones, and then you're not shoehorned. Games Workshop has this really awkward knack for taking models that could be used for a bunch of other stuff and are very similar to other stuff, and then making wacky little changes to them.
Yeah.
Such that you can't use them for historicals and stuff like that. I don't know. Whatever, man. If it's what makes you happy, dude, get after it. I just would highly, suggest that there's a lot of other companies out there that are certainly more deserving of your money, and you can get a lot more fun out of your almighty dollar there.
There you go. Walkabout Games has the right answer. Print them.
Yeah, well, you could also do that. I don't know. Nor, do you have a printer?
No, he does not.
Oh, there you go. That's why the good Lord gave us stupid friends. Just ask.
Yeah, Nord, we can definitely work something out, buddy. We absolutely can work something out. Yeah, if you want Knights in Barding, I'm sure the Perry brothers have Knights in Barding. And they're the ones who came up with fucking Bretonians anyway.
I was about to say they're the ones who originally sculpted the Bretonians.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. That's not even that far. It's not even a departure. Excuse me, from the norm. They just probably won't have all the goofy shit on top of their heads and stuff.
Yeah, Scalgremlin's got it right. For the cost of GW boxes, you can buy a printer and a bunch of STL packs.
You're not wrong. I don't remember who did it. Some YouTuber did a joke video about that of, should I buy this starter box from GW or this printer and 2 liters of resin?
And he wasn't that far off.
Yeah, no, I think the printer and resin was cheaper anyways.
Yeah.
And then, he wound up with a shitload more models. There's always something I can do too. I'm sitting here looking at all these 6mm Emu Wars bag that I've got that's been sitting here. I need to figure out what I want to do with that. It's entertaining, but at the same time, it's hard to game because you've basically got, 2 machine gunners and a captain, and then a shitload of emus.
Yeah.
Because that's the whopping force that the Aussies decided to send against the emu hordes.
Warmutt says, I'm getting a lot of 15s, but I will not go less than that. Leave the 10mm, 6mm, 3mm, and a rice to these 2 fools talking here.
That's fair. Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
I think we just need to find, honestly, you just need to find 6 and 2mm starter packs with pretty art on the front of them. So maybe if we can get Peter Berry over at Bacchus to put some, goober art on the front of one of his Palemos starters.
Yeah.
I'm sure Brian would end up with it.
Yeah.
See, it's funny because it's nice because that means that now I can officially throw Brian's goofy shit back at him every time he goes, oh yeah, I'm going to buy Epic ACW. Oh, okay, bud. Cool. It's under 15. Lies. Brian sits on a throne of lies.
Facts. Pure and simple facts. Zorik says, I did find it funny that GW puts out the Bretonians for the first time in over a decade, and their studio paint job is the same color pattern on all the Knights.
Yeah.
And Mutt
says, the only thing that used to be cool was all the heavy metal awesome stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Brian, Nord is looking at buying GW stuff, but even he doesn't understand why anyone would buy Warlord stuff. Especially So again, that's the thing, right? It's frustrating because if they made it in 15 mil, I'd be all about it. / if they made, more than every fifth one have a flag, that'd be something. But the idea was to like be able to play bigger battles than traditional black powder, except for the unit frontages in that game are bigger than the unit frontages in traditional black powder. So the figures are smaller, but the blocks represent the same number of troops, and they're bigger because you have a 12-inch frontage instead of usually an 8 or so inch frontage, depending on what you're playing, how you're playing black powder. So like they have, and again, that's always the fun part, right? Because just like Victory at Sea, they've got quote Lady Gulf or whatever as a scenario in Victory at Sea, which is just fucking laughable. But then they've got a scenario for quote Gettysburg, I think, still in the Epic, or at least they were talking about having a scenario for Gettysburg in the Epic ACW stuff. And it's one of those, you can fit on a 6x6 table, you can fit, or on a 4x6 table, you can fit 6 units in line, shoulder to shoulder, the entire way across your board. If each one represents a regiment, you're not even going to get the entire action at little fucking round top on there, right? Actually, I take that back. You will, because if you just use Hood's Texas Brigade, then you will. But that's about it. It's silliness. Yeah, see, that's the issue, though, is that Fire and Fury, it's different. It's way different. The basing is entirely different, and it's actually kind of important in Fire and Fury. So, you can't. It's not. It doesn't translate, and that's the frustrating thing about what Warlord did, is they intentionally didn't do a scale that would translate, and they intentionally didn't do a basing scheme that would translate. Because if each base had flags, cool, grab them, and you can use them for a larger scale version of, or as larger scale figures in, say, whatchamacallit, what is it from Little Wars TV? Altar of
Freedom. Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. They were Alabama. Hood's Texans are completely different. My bad. I knew that shit, Nord. I apologize. This is how you know Jeff isn't watching anymore. Honestly, black powder itself, I've actually got a little. I've grown to appreciate a little bit more. Same with Hail Caesar. It seems like the second edition of those, especially with some locally generated play aids like QRSs, it's helped a ton. So I'm a big fan. Nice.
I mean,
those 54 millimeter Gladiators are pretty fun, John. Those are what I was playing with. If you watch that video of Arena of Blood over on Warmutt's channel.
So, the games, aside from Victory at Sea and the Epic Scale BS, the games from them, Warlord games, aren't bad games.
Yeah, they're original flagship games. Like, you've got Bolt Action, Black Powder, Hail Caesar. I have not played Pike and Shot, but I would imagine it's very similar to Hail Caesar and Black Powder. But each of those games is quite delightful to play, especially as just, cool, here's a game. Let's play it. Let's get after it. There you go. Like, personally, if I'm going to sit down and play a dedicated World War II game, I would usually prefer to play. Oh, geez.
For me,
chain
it's
of
chain of command.
But that's okay. That being said, bolt action is a little bit more accessible for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And odds are people have played it. So that's fine. I still enjoy playing bolt action quite a bit.
Sure.
And by the same token, I mean, with black powder, it's really that's kind of my. I play with some guys who have absolutely knocked it out of the park.
LBW Steve, how you doing,
Steve,
buddy?
what's up, buddy?
Hope things are
guys who've
going
really
well
done a good job.
The Nordak.
Did you say Northag?
Nordak, North Dakota.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There's Nordak and Sodak.
Yes, I thought we were back to weird semi-off scale 15 millimeter stuff.
No. But yes.
Yeah. Oh shit, Valor and Fortitude. Yes, the Perry brothers. Yes, I'm sorry. So I have not played Valor and Fortitude, but that is not for lack of trying. There's a local group of guys here who have played quite a bit of Valor and Fortitude with 28 millimeter Napoleonics. And I have unfortunately been working or busy the days that they've done that, which makes me very sad. But yeah. John Reb 2. I have not played. I have the box because Johnny Reb came in like a flat pack box, like not a flat pack, but like a half-inch gaming box, like you would get a Hex Encounter game in. I have that box somewhere around here. I thought it was a Hex Encounter game way back in the day when I got it at first. And then my buddy goes, "No, idiot! It's a miniatures rule set." Oh, well, you know. I'm not going to.
It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. In a minute, it's a warm up. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Oh, sinus.
How you doing, buddy?
So plugged up.
His brain's all clogged up with snot and stuff. It looks like yogurt, but it's not.
So those are my 15s, Arabian covered.
Nice. How is your... So, Brian, what are you painting 15 millimeter Arabian cavalry for, buddy?
My Crusade.
Okay, but Jesus Christ on a bike. But why are you painting 15 millimeter rank and flank?
Axe Annex, 15 millimeter rank and flanks.
Yeah. The good guy over at Axe Annex is still running a 15 millimeter rank and flank challenge. Till the end of April, through March and April. He said he was going to try and interview everyone who participated. That being said, am I still the only person who's really posted an update?
I keep forgetting about the Discord.
That's kind of where he's running the entire thing, buddy.
I know. So, sorry.
I'm pretty sure Brian just keeps forgetting to paint stuff.
I got stuff primed and out area where the boys can get them.
I really can't make fun of you that much. I painted those like 80 dudes. I haven't really painted anything since.
Yeah, I haven't really touched paint for a while. I've just been building and priming. But and then whenever I can. So right now, if any boys start screaming, yelling, I'm sorry. So
that's okay.
Ah!
Yeah.
Foreman's fault.
So the AC finally came on over here. I was like, crap. Right now it's on. So
do we finally get to see another Monster Rampage in your game room?
Monster Rampage? No.
Like the last one we saw a month or so ago?
Got that door locked. Oh, here. I'm going to scoot on over to the other desk here because you got me over here. Hey, and then over on the other side.
Nord, sorry, I missed that. What were you asking me why not about? I'm sorry, I missed that comment.
You saying why are you painting the 15 millimeter Arabic cavalry? And he says, why not?
Oh, because I was trying to get him to talk about the challenge that we're taking part in.
It's hard to get me to talk.
Brian's not the best at talking.
But the problem is once he starts, he won't shut up.
Oh, it's not even on there. Can't show it all. Bummer.
That's looking good.
I'm just using sprues, and then
yeah.
This I'm starting to glue on. It's like a netting. It's what you put on the bottom of your kitchen drawers for your silverware.
Yeah.
Whatever, for like
That looks good.
I'm going to spray paint it all. It's hollowed out for right now, but I'm going to put in a foam board in here, and then put sand. Keeps gaming scenics or something like that.
So guys, Brian is the reason you don't buy terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah. Dude, these 2x2 foam boards at Home Depot used to be $7. Like $15, $18 now.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, dude.
Yep.
But that's why I say don't toss away all your sprues, man, because the sprues, especially for post APOC or whatever, you can make those into fencing and then spray paint and metallic, whatever, and then it's pretty cool. There's a lot of things. That's why I like post APOCs, because you could just use junk and trash and whatever, and then you look at, hey, it's apocalypse. So,
yep, exactly.
So just kind of for all you Warhammer guys out there, that 40K, the orcs kind of crap. So same thing. But anyways, I guess I could show my room real quick, huh? Things have changed over here. So, I guess I need the other camera.
Yeah, John says don't forget to make tunnels for the lions to come out of.
I'm making a little sliding door areas right now on two sides.
And it wouldn't be lions. It would be.
It'll be mutant kind of crap.
It would be like rad scorpions and fucking cross between fucking horses and spiders and weird shit like that.
Anyway, there's my table, guys. I've moved my table right behind me now.
Yeah.
I can pretty much almost touch it. Wife has moved in. She's over there.
Yep. Oh, she's over in the band. She's in the bandwagon corner.
Yeah, no, she's over in the area formerly dedicated to Hex Encounter War Game.
Yeah, it was for a very brief moment.
Correct.
So,
I see he's got his printer there.
Yeah, I got my printer there, and that's where I just showed you where my account. It's right there.
Yeah.
So, and then I just roll across there and do that. And then when it gets to gaming, I got a light right there. And then I'll just be right here. It'll be really easy to film and all that stuff. Got Geronimo. And got my tombstone up there. Picture of Tombstone, Fremont Street. And then my hero, Clint Eastwood. And then, of course, I'm your Huckleberry. And then my Fallout. And then Billy the Kid. And then you see all my zombicides over there. All of them.
Good Lord.
Marvel stuff. Still haven't jumped in on that.
John wants to see your arena again.
My arena?
Yeah.
My arena. You want to see my arena? Okay. Let's see. What if I don't know which camera to use.
Not the painted one. We couldn't see barely any of it.
Yeah.
This one?
Right
here,
there.
right?
Yeah, that one right there, and just pick it up. Use that one, pick it up.
Hold it in front of your face like a photo frame.
Scooting. Oh yeah, you get better idea. There you go. See? And you just use the sprues. I don't have any lighting going on over here really. I'm digging this out because this is going to be the main entryway, and then I got a door, whatever you want to put here for whatever to jump out. Same on that side there. I mean, right now, this is just this is basic. Right now, it looks kind of, and stuff. But, where's that net?
I'll tell you right now, Mutt, when you're done with that, it's going to look 12 times.
It's going to look fabulous.
It will. Absolutely.
But anyways, all right. Switch camera. Don't need to see my mug.
It's so pretty, though.
Oh, now my snot's running out of the left nostril. So,
whatever, man, you're full. It happens.
Yeah. So, but time of year here, man. Dude, I find real quiet out there. I don't know where they're at.
It's quiet. It's too quiet.
Yeah. Since they arrived, I've been like more into doing crafting. I got some more trash train stuff going on. I've just been, and that's kind of where I've been focused on lately. So, and then just priming the miniatures. So, but besides that, that's it, man. Here's my update. Now I'll take off, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye.
All right, bud.
Get out of here. Come on.
Love you too, brother.
And there's Wag. Him and I going back and forth. Hey, did you get this? Hey, did you get that? Yeah. Oh, so can't wait.
Walk about smart enough to play with some stuff smaller than 15 mil.
I ain't playing anything smaller than 15 mil.
Just because you're not as cool as Chris Long.
No, I'm not. I'm not Chris Long.
I mean, there's few that are cool as Chris Long.
I'm the mutt man. Don't you know who to call me? Anyway.
Yep.
Who I am.
Disheveled and unloved.
Now I got the Cypress Hill song in my head. Insane in the membrane.
Oh, I thought you were going to say crazy bitch.
No. So, anyways. LBW is crazy too. See, 6 million. He plays with Rice too, man. You know, I can play with Rice. So, I pre-ordered Hollywood Heroes. Yeah. So, anyway, that's tomorrow, guys. Fallout is out tomorrow.
It's out today.
Out today.
Yep. They released it a day early.
Oh, well, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah,
what's up today?
The new Fallout show on
TV
Prime.
series.
Oh.
And
Get out of here, Brian. You're going to fall asleep watching it and you're lazy boy to relax.
I was seriously considering not having the show tonight because of it, but I have dedication.
Oh.
Mike, I have never had. Well, actually, I take that back. I had one where I managed to sneak an Indian unit to the whatever the building is. Then if they can get a unit into the hex, they win. But it is real rough. I got real lucky and made some unfortunate decisions with where I tried to allocate my defenders.
Oh.
Sorry, Mike was asking about a Battlefield St. Louis game by the Historical Gaming Company and Steve Kling. He just did. Mike just posted a playthrough of the Battle of Fort Jefferson down in Louisiana game. Also quite good.
I'm not to watch it tonight. Wife's out of town. I go to watch it. When you're like my wife, when we come to TV shows and stuff, we try to watch it together. If we don't, it's like, oh.
It looks good. It looks right, and that's what's important in my opinion.
Oh, everyone just
they got the look right.
There you go, Mike. Yeah, the governor's mansion. It's the Labus house. Sorry. Yeah, correct.
Well, Culver's has arrived, guys.
All right.
Sweet. Look at you go.
I got the fish sandwich this time, so the cod. So, well, I figured I'd say hi.
Yeah, stick around, man.
Thanks. No, he's got Culver's, man. I understand.
Yeah,
Go get that butter burger. Did you get cheese curds?
No, I didn't get any cheese curds. Man, I gotta still lose weight here, man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, speaking of which, I gained 13 pounds in the last 3 months.
Well, I don't know, was that good or bad? I don't know.
My doctor was like, your glycerides, your A1C, your blood pressure, all that's right where it's been, but you gained 13 pounds. How'd that happen? I said stress eating, probably.
Jeez. Oh.
John's lost 8 pounds in 2 months. Way to go, John.
And then Wag had to show him up by saying 15 pounds.
There you go. No,
Big Bird just what?
I lost
I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks, but that was because I wasn't eating a damn thing because of COVID. I
Oh,
went, and then I lost another 15 pounds a couple of months after that uh, when I got the stomach flu. So I at one point in time I was down to 180 pounds, 175 pounds,
oof.
and I hadn't been that low since I graduated basic training in 1989.
Jeez. My goal is 200. If I get to 200, that'd be great. I'll be happy. So, man. But
Yes, sticking to just 50 carbs a day is real hard.
what?
That's not just challenging. That's damn near impossible.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah, doing only 50 carbs, man.
All right, memory's back, and then I'm gonna jump off now.
All right, take care, man.
What?
I got
Go,
Culver's out there waiting on me, man.
dude. Go get your butter burger.
All right, you guys take it easy, and chatters, take it easy, man. Bye, guys.
Take care. Chris Long, I know we were in nowhere close to each other in basic, but where do y'all do basic training in Kanukistan? Because I went to Fort Polk, Louisiana. Well, it's not Fort Polk anymore. It's now Fort Johnson, Louisiana. Um, but yeah, I've always wondered where other countries do their basic training, and if they do the same thing. Oh yeah, Scal, they do basic at Tim Hortons, right?
There you go.
Um,
See how many double
because
doubles you can get.
right, I'm just because if other militaries do like the United States military does, we find the crappiest piece of land and put a base on it. Like Fort Cavazos is previously known as Fort Hood, is in one of the not best parts of Texas. Is just disgusting. See you, John. Take care, buddy. Thanks for dropping in.
Good to see you, John. Good job on the weight loss, buddy. Keep it up.
Yeah,
Dedication's
exactly.
good, buddy.
I,
Good guy.
I need I need to start doing that more. I need to.
Mike's not wrong. If you just write down everything you eat, that helps a lot. Because all of a sudden you look at it, it's like, this is dumb. That
Yeah.
helped me a lot a few years ago when I tried to start being more healthy. But yeah. Petawawa, Ontario. All right.
Okay, I gotta look that shit up. Hold on now.
Petawawa. No, but I saw one getting walked by a hippie one time.
Right.
See you, LBW.
Take care, man. Thanks for dropping in. It is greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you.
Ontario.
Petawawa, Ontario. Maps.
Here, it's cold there.
Hey, LBW or Steve, if you're still there, I I absolutely am going to be in Minnesota the first full week of August. Um, this weekend we're going down to Texas for my stepmom's memorial service in Texas. The second Saturday of August is the memorial service for my stepmom up in Minnesota. We're going to be there. So don't be surprised if I drop in and say hello. So
Just some lone doofus walks into your shop. That's the one.
Petawawa. Yeah, I start typing in PETA. It immediately goes to Petawawa, Ontario.
Hell yeah, man.
Okay. Well, shit. That's almost in Quebec.
Okay, so it's a little towards the eastern end of Ontario.
Yeah, it's northeast of Toronto.
on some fucking river. I don't know the name of that river.
Beats me.
Oh, it's the Ottawa River.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Oh, for fun. You got some really stellar names for places up there too. Bass Lake, Moor Lake, but it's Moor, like the Moors.
Possum Lodge.
Laurentian Hills, Mixburg. Yikes.
Yeah.
Take care, Ashley.
See you, Ashley. Well, you guys were playing that Clash of Steel. I saw your guys' video about that. Oh, you're putting together
Yeah.
Clash of Steel.
Yeah, she put together a whole box of tanks.
Yeah.
Now, is Clash of Steel 28 millimeter?
15.
Oh, it is 15? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's operational. Well, it's like immediate early Cold War going hot, if I recall correctly.
Well, let's take a look. Clash of Steel.
The issue is they don't have the factions for each of their starter boxes being different people fighting the Soviets, which I kind of understand.
Yeah.
But I think they have like the Brits fighting the Germans or something, and it's like, well, it doesn't make any sense, but okay. We get the idea of the starter box is to have two complete armies. It's just, yeah.
The complete World War II starter box. Clash of Steel. What do you get with that? Looks like you get a late Panther, a Panther G. You get a Panzer 470 assault gun. You get a Jagdtiger tank hunter, some Panzer Grenadier platoons, and so you get T-34-85s, IS-2s, an ISU 122, a BA-64 armored car, and Guards Hero Mortar Rifle Company. So there you go.
Chris Long, where the hell are you at in Canada again?
He's in the British Columbia, up damn near to Alaska.
Damn. I missed that part. I didn't know that.
Scala Gremlins got it right. Petawawa, yeah, sure. Name it whatever you want. I'll put money that it was trees, and it has trees, an airstrip, and a Tim Hortons, and not a damn thing else. A river. It's got a river.
I'm about to say apparently a base, so there's probably a couple liquor stores too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Probably a couple liquor stores, a bar, and maybe a house ill repute or a place where the ladies are at.
Mike says, I don't know what happened to my damn camera.
To your camera?
Yeah, because there we go. I was frozen there for a second on my side. I don't know if it looked like I was still moving on your side.
Oh.
I said, Mike says, I received a free review copy of a game yesterday. Time for me to film an unboxing of it.
What was that, Mike?
Go. Yeah, what game? Can you tell? Can you say? Can you tell? Can you say? Can you say? Can you tell?
I mean, I would
tell?
assume so, given that he's going to have to, put it out. But
yeah, but can you tell? So I'm doing research on my airplane for my airplane game. Not quite sure what I'm going to call it yet. Jay Wiley said call it Air Thunder. Not quite sure if that's where I'm going to go with it, but
why not just call it airplanes or something?
Yeah, Dawn of Ulos from the people that did Role Player and Cartographers.
I don't know what that is, but get after it, big dog. Oh, that's what I meant to say,
Get
Mike.
some.
I was up by where the original Spanish fort in St. Louis was,
Dawn of
which is
Ulos.
really just kind of a stockade because it had a corporal and 6 privates at it. But even so, I was up there at Portage de Sioux. I meant to tell you that. I think it was up there a couple weeks ago, but I meant to tell you that earlier. And yeah, figured you'd get a kick out of that because I know you've played, like I've said, Battle of St. Louis a few times.
Made by Thunderworks Games.
I forgot to write down what all these damn World War I planes were. And so now I don't remember what I was supposed to like. What they all were, so how I was intending to paint them or anything. Other than, I guess I do have this triplane that I could paint.
That triplane would be the
Fokker
D1.
DR, whatever it is. Yeah.
DR1.
Whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's the Red Baron.
Right. Oh Lord, I'm getting tired, and I got a long. I don't have a long drive tomorrow. I'm just driving over to Kansas City tomorrow. Friday, we're leaving Liberty, Missouri, at 5 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
Driving down to Belton, Missouri, to swap out cars and pick up Chris Copeland. And then we're driving straight. Then we're driving straight through to Canyon Lake, Texas, between just west of
Copeland
San
is
Marcos.
going to Texas with you?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Yeah. So it's going to be Copeland, my son Kyle, and Donna, and me trucking on down.
Holy smokes! There you go.
It's about a 12-hour drive. I'm hoping to get in around 7 or 7:30 Friday night.
You should just play rock, paper, scissors with Copeland to see who has to drive.
I'll drive. I've done it before. Shit, I've driven all the way from Austin to Pleasant Hill in one day.
Correct, but we're not spring chickens anymore.
No, this was just 14 years ago.
Yeah, see, I couldn't drink 14 years ago legally. So that's a little different as you try and use that for perspective.
Yeah, well. No, what keeps me awake when I'm driving, when I've got somebody with me, is, and that's normally Donna. She reads me questions off of the Trivial Pursuit cards that I've had since 1984.
Good gravy. If it works, it works.
Yep. So we keep track of all the cards that I get all 6 questions correct on. So I get about 1 in every 10 or 15. I get all 6 questions right on.
Nice.
The thing is, like the other day, it was like name the nations in Europe that start with L. And I said, "Oh, Latvia and Lithuania." No.
Did you miss Luxembourg and Liechtenstein and?
Well, no, just Luxembourg and Liechtenstein were the only 2 names on the card. Because in 1984, Latvia and Lithuania were Soviet states in the Soviet Union.
Correct.
So yeah, you got to put your mindset in fucking. I got to remember when I was fucking 14 years old. What the hell was going on back then?
Awkward.
So.
Yeah. Oops.
Anyway. Oh, so yeah, I go to work tomorrow. when I get off work, I drive home, pick up Donna, grab the dog, and drive on over to Kansas City. And then Friday morning, getting up bright and or early and leaving the dog behind with our daughter and making a cruise on down to Texas. We'll be there all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and driving back on Monday.
Drive safe.
Yeah. Oh well, we will. So, but I think with that, we're an hour 45 in. I think we're good enough for the show tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday. Don't know what we'll talk about, but you just received an eagle eye? That was an eagle eye.
Who said that?
Warmut. I mean, I got an eagle eye. I got two, being that I'm an eagle.
Yeah, what the hell is that, Brian?
Probably some weird Arizona Indian shit.
That or you
probably
auto-corrected some sort of fast food delicacy incorrectly.
right. A dinner table. How the fuck do you get dinner? How do you get eagle eye out of dinner table? Oh, evil eye. Evil eye. Okay. I'm with you there.
How did you get an evil eye at the dinner table?
Because he's watching us and not spending time with his wife.
Well, that's what happens. Sorry, Laura.
Yeah. So,
Brian,
all right, guys.
Brian knows where to find the goobs.
And stay safe on the road there, Mr. Reese. I know you're driving back home from southern Oklahoma. He had an emergency dishwashing event.
And them dishwasher emergencies that get you. Be careful, Reese. Poo-poo.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Until next time, which will be next Wednesday, we will see you on the flip side.